Hi guys, it's Rhona here again. Back to do another one of my Let's Look videos. So the Blu-ray steelbooks I'm going to look at today, they're not kind of big news, they're a little bit older, but this video was requested by one of my friends. So I'm going to be looking at the Ryan Gosling steelbooks Drive, Only God Forgives, and The Place Beyond the Pines. So we'll start in kind of chronological order. The first one that was released was Drive. I think, if I remember right, the release date for this was the 29th of January 2012? Is that 2 years ago? Yeah. And this was like really hyped up. It was, I think, out of stock. I think it was an HMV exclusive actually, and I think it was out of stock before it was actually released. And then there wasn't actually any physical stock in HMV stores, so there was like a really kind of big drive to get the steelbook. It was one that I didn't actually pre-order because I didn't love the movie that much. Like, I do think it's a good movie, but it's just not my kind of thing. It's like really brutal, it's a lot of blood and violence and things. But I think it's one that like the guys really like, and I think it's kind of brought Ryan Gosling kind of back to fame after he had, you know, The Notebook. He went off the radar for a long time until a couple of years ago. And I think it was one of his kind of newer breakthrough roles. He did a lot of indie films like Half Nelson, Blue Valentine, that kind of thing, which aren't really as well known by people. But anyway, I didn't pre-order this, and as soon as it went out of stock I really regretted it because it is a really nice looking steelbook. I'll take it out the J card here. It's like kind of matte background with the title glossy, actual Ryan Gosling's glossy, and the car as well. So it's really nice, and on the back it's got a really good image of him in his kind of iconic jacket. So this was the kind of the holy grail steelbook for me for a while. I was watching it on eBay, it was going for ridiculous prices at the start. It was up to like £70 from like 20 that it was actually originally sold for. So I held out for as long as I could, and eventually I got it for about 30, I think, at the end of last year. So as I've said, like, the artwork on the front is really nice. I love the kind of the matte effect with the gloss, and the back as well, really nice. But where the steelbook really lets you down is the inside is just plain. There's no artwork on the inside at all. They have a blank canvas for some more images from the film, and they choose not to use it. This is a disc. It's just a single disc kind of Blu-ray edition. It's got an image of his car on it. So yeah, really a lot of hype for this steelbook that kind of didn't really deliver because, you know, while the outside of it is really nice, the inside is just kind of ruined. So the next steelbook I'm going to have a look at is The Place Beyond the Pines, which is from 2013, I believe. I bought these two at the same time from Zavvi, Only God Forgives and The Place Beyond the Pines. I think these actually make quite a nice matching set because they both have images of, oh, it's going everywhere. They both have images of kind of Ryan Gosling's face, but it's more kind of abstract. It's not really, you can't really tell who it is as much as you could with the Drive steelbook. Now, The Place Beyond the Pines is one that I have seen, and I did enjoy that a lot more than I enjoyed Drive. It's a 15 compared to, you know, the 18 that Drive is. And I thought the story was really quite interesting. It was different to what I'd expected. Not entirely in a good way. But yeah, so this is the front of this. This steelbook's got a kind of distressed look. Like, it does look like it's scratched and things down the bottom, but that's actually part of the effect. It's supposed to look kind of like vintage and rustic. This is the back of it. If you ride like lightning, you're going to crash like thunder, because obviously in the movie Ryan Gosling's character, you know, is a stunt motorcyclist. So yeah. Now the inside of this is actually quite a bit better than the Drive steelbook. Has a scene from the movie. That's Ryan on his bike there. And This is actually a double play version. So you get the 2 discs, you get the DVD with the same kind of image on it. And that's the Blu-ray, just the same again. But yeah, just making that a little bit more of an effort to actually put artwork on the inside of your steelbooks. It keeps the fans happy. And lastly we have Only God Forgives. And this is another one that's kind of matte finish. And it has like a really interesting effect. Like, I'm not really sure what you call this effect, but I know it has a name. Ryan Gosling's face is kind of made up of coloured dots, which is pretty cool. And on the back it has like flowers and dragons, I think they are. I haven't seen this movie, but I've heard that's the kind of spiritual successor to Drive. So I'm thinking I might not like it as much as I enjoyed The Place Beyond the Pines, but I should be watching it at some point soon. This is the inside again, just more flowers and more dragons. I'm assuming that's something to do with the movie because I know that it's filmed in, is it Bangkok or? Yeah, Bangkok. And again, this is your disc, just a single disc again. This is the Blu-ray version, and it's just basically got the title of the movie and kind of neon lights. There we have it, a look at 3 really nice designed kind of Ryan Gosling steelbooks. They do look really good on the shelf together, they make a nice matching kind of set. But obviously, as I said, they vary with like the quality inside. Out of the 3 of them, I would say that probably The Place Beyond the Pines has the best kind of value for money. If you're a collector, you know, it's got the 2 discs, it's got the artwork on the discs and different artwork inside too, like the outside of the steel. You can still pick up, I think, Only God Forgives and The Place Beyond the Pines on Zavvi. And Drive should be going for around £30 on eBay if you're interested in picking that one up. Definitely worth it if you are a collector or a Ryan Gosling fan. I just want to say hi to all my new subscribers and thank you so much for subscribing and supporting my videos, because obviously I've only been doing this for a couple of weeks and I did hope that people would watch them, but I wasn't really sure if anyone would find them interesting, so I'm so happy about it. So thank you everyone, and you know, if you've seen the movies, if you have these steelbooks, you know, let me know your thoughts on them. Let me know if you enjoyed the video. Anything else, just like leave in the comments below or hit like. My next video should be up in another couple of days. I'm going to take a look at my collection as a whole, because I know that's something that a lot of people like to see. And after that, hopefully get another cinema showcase video up, and I also have some stuff on the way that I'm going to do a whole video on. So, you know, I hope you're all excited and we'll stop back in to look at those ones too. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye. Oh god. This is so awkward. Usually it goes better than this.